Hello people, hello people, hello people, hello people. This is me, Papa Smiley, once again, and that's him.
This is SP. Who's ready?
Man. Yeah, man.
Who's there? Who's there? Talk to us.
Yes, we here once again on Ride with PS and SP. We took a short break, but we are back. Yes, we are back in full force. How are you doing, my brother?
You know me. I'm a blessed man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm a blessed man. You know. Life is braving me. So I have to thank God.
That's right. That's right. You're counting your blessings, yeah.
I'm telling you. And we are. Today is first day of March. So you know, March is a month of blessing.
That's right.
So people are supposed to be now getting ready to start counting the blessing from today, the 1st of March.
Yes, it's good to be in a wonderful spirit, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's certainly a beautiful life. It's a beautiful world.
Wonderful, indeed.
It's all down to what you choose to see.
Yeah.
Right? It's all down to how you interpret the things that are happening around you. Right? So I'm glad that you are always so positive about things, looking out for the beauty of life.
Oh, your life is what you make of it.
So what's cooking today? What are we talking about today?
Well, it depends really. You know, people, you know, it'd be good if people can give suggestions or anything. And, you know, I know you were talking about some things that you saw on social media.
Of course.
So, you know, social media is actually going crazy. So I think, you know, it's good sometimes to talk about the things that's actually going on, that people seeing themselves, and to see what they think about it.
Well, I have to be frank with you. What I saw on social media, is, you know, for me as a processor, I would say it wasn't something I never thought it would happen. However, some of these things, when they are being done in the open, it raises a lot of concerns, right? A lot of concern. This is just a group of girls coming together on TikTok, and this is happening in Ghana, and they're talking about hookups, you know. So this girl will be on the screen, right? On the screen, and then someone joins the conversation. It's a number of girls on the TikTok. So someone joins the conversation, and they will be bidding for how much the guy will pay for the girl for the whole night. Right? For the whole night, people were bidding how much to pay. And they were doing this with impunity, my brother.
Yeah.
Just so much impunity. I said, what? Is this what is actually happening? You know, I know they do it via their how much to pay. Okay. And I know they do it via their WhatsApps, they do it via their, you know, telegrams and what have you.
Yeah.
But this one was happening live on TikTok. Not in the night, my brother.
No, but you see, it's because, you know me, I'm always the man that like to always go back and refer to the Bible in everything before I start my talk. And the Bible said that there's a verse that's very important in the Bible. It said, redeem the time because the days are evil. So literally it means what it means. So redeem the time because the days are evil. And it's true. The days that we are living now are evil. You say that because it's not something that is in your interest. You understand? It's not something that is in your interest.
That's right.
So you don't seem to see it all the time. You understand? You are not seeing it all the time because you are not interested in such a thing.
That's right.
But it's happening every single day. You know, at this minute as we're talking now, in case you don't know, somebody is doing it. There are girls that hooking up on, you know, on platforms, on, you know, live on the, I saw it on Facebook and I was also shocked. I saw it on Facebook. The girl is there live, she's doing a live on Facebook, and you know, she's taking off her clothes, showing her figures, and then, you know, she put a number there and said, look, you know, this is my number, call me, I'll give you the address, and you come in. So that's that, you know, that's how bad it is. It's crazy.
You know,
It's crazy.
you know, there is a proverb from where I come from that goes like, "Bibi anko kapapa enye trader." That is to say, everything has a cost, right? And some of these things, if we want solutions to them, we need to be able to look at it from what causes some of these things in our society, right? Because if you value yourself, you do not take yourself for granted for any reason whatsoever, some of these things, they wouldn't be part of you, right?
That's for sure.
That's one thing. There are some people who feel life is a challenge to them. They are struggling here and there when it comes to money, because
Poverty.
in the poverty, yes. In the video, one thing that I saw was the lady who was doing the moderation was charging the guy 1,500 Ghana cedis, which is like £100,
Yeah.
for the whole night. Now, this is what was interesting. The guy said he was going to pay 500.
Yeah.
So that would be like a 33 pounds, 34 pounds, right? So the moderator said, what do you mean? For this girl, beautiful girl with this body, you want to pay only 500? Bruv, I don't think you're serious. Go use your money to do some bourgeois business, so some petty trading.
Yeah.
So he said, she said that to the gentleman who was trying to get a good bargain, right? Now, she dropped the guy off the conversation. Then she said, okay, let me have a word with you, the lady. Maybe you yourself, you may be okay with the 500. So the moderator asked the girl, are you okay with the 500? And guess the question the lady asked. Let's guess the question. I said, God, this is a question or a statement from a desperate person. She said, is it raw or with condom?
Can you imagine?
Yes.
But this is even, I think what you just said now is even worse, to be honest. It's even worse than them doing that. Because, you know, them doing that, I would say, you know, I understand some of them, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, I think some of us has been to Amsterdam, where, you know, is there life. So that is even in this part of the world, is in Europe, because some viewers might think that no, it's only happening in Africa, or it's only African girls. No. You know, this job is the oldest job in the world, and by the time we are gone, the job will still be here, because it's something that, you know, people are preparing for their retirement, because it pays. Don't get me wrong, you know, the sex industry will never stop. It will never stop. It will always keep growing. It will always be there, and it has always been there from the beginning of time. So that one, we have to get it right. But the problem now is what? As we are moving into evolution, we are growing. You expect now every person, because there's even rules in place in Germany. You know, you cannot go there without, you know, saying that you want sex without condom. And, you know, this this should not be tolerated in the first place.
Of course.
So I don't know why she's asking that question, because she's really desperate, as you said,
Yes.
and she's dangerous.
Yes.
Such a girl, I don't think, I wouldn't even advise anybody to approach such a girl, because she's dangerous. She's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, and then at the same time, because you don't know the state of that person. Is the person HIV positive? Is the person, and what majority of the people often forgetting is what? It's not just sexually transmitted diseases. It's not just HIV. Because a lot of people now focus just on HIV, things that, okay, it's only HIV that's a dangerous disease. No. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of diseases that are very bad. Sexually transmitted diseases that are very, 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 very bad. So one has to be very careful.
That's right.
In this life. And people are not, I don't know, they are not looking at those girls. Because of poverty, you are going to sacrifice your life, and not just your life. Because those girls, especially those young girls today, because they sleep around too much. They sleep around with everyone. This is where the danger is. She will go with this one, she'll sleep with this one, and then she'll sleep with the best friend, and then she'll go and sleep with another one. And those guys as well, they're happy to share. So they are sharing between them, but not knowing that you are distributing death. You are distributing death.
Of course.
So this is very bad.
Yes, and we don't have to just look at it from the lady's perspective. We got to look at it from the man's perspective.
Thank you. That's where I wanted to go next.
Yeah, because this is a young man who is also doing a bargain.
But you see, that is another area and another thing that I don't understand. I don't understand that one. I totally don't understand it. I know that, okay, the girl might be desperate, and she's desperate. She need money. She need whatever, single mother or whatever you can call it. But you are a man, because if you are bargaining for money, that means you have money to start with. But why would you go for such a thing? I don't understand. Why?
Yeah, unless
I still don't understand.
You have a word with such a person to know the problem or the reason behind that act. You understand? Because I don't think, you may be in a certain relationship, and you might not be finding happiness in there, right? You may choose to while away with some of these things, once in a while thereabout. So until you speak to the person, you may not find out what actually the problem is, right? So as I was saying, desperation, poverty, okay, from the angle of the lady, right?
Yeah.
She was asking if for 500, then perhaps in the conversation you could see that if for 500, then perhaps she will be okay with protection. If for 1,500, then she may go without condom. So just imagine, right? Just imagine. And you see these things going on. Many a time people think just in the interim, just today. They are thinking of only today. They are not possibly thinking of tomorrow, because that video that someone pulled and put on Facebook, that video will be there forever. Yeah. Right? There will be a time which we are all going through that evolutionary cycle. There will be that time that she would come to the realization of some of the mistakes.
And it's too late.
The point is, will she be able to handle whatever comes after the realization of her mistake? You get a point? Will she be able to manage the consequences? Right? Some of them may have, set themselves on a path where they think, hey, all die be die. Whatever happens, yes, that's it.
Yeah, but you see, at the same time, you have to think of it in the prospect of future prospect, as you said. You know, that same woman, she might end up, because you see, life is a very surprising thing. Life is a very funny thing, because it can change in every second, and it can transform. Everything can change in within a blink of an eye. And tomorrow you might have children. You might have children, and the funniest thing is what this happened to somebody already. I've seen it, where your child now, because all those young kids, they hang up with each other. They know each other, and they turn with each other. So now your child now, we say, oh no, you know what? Yeah, one of my friends has some old video of girls that were selling themselves or doing this and that. Now, by the time they play this video now, you will see that, no, oh, this is my mother. Can you imagine? What would that child at that moment, you know, what would he feel? What would a friend feel? So, is she going to be happy with what she has done? You understand? Would you be able? Was she going to be able to face a son to start with? And on top of it, you know, are you going to be proud of I don't know. Personally, I think, you know, although you can say some people they don't care, but would you be able to look at your child in the eyes again? You know, after that.
It's something that if perhaps we were to give ourselves some prompts that will make us think deeper and deeper into some of these things, it will certainly help. But here we are looking for solutions for such situations. So until you have a one-on-one interaction with the lady or the gentleman, you may not know where the problem is coming from for you to assist. But on the surface, as we're discussing, it is very important that we don't jeopardize our future with some of these things that will give us short-term satisfaction here and there.
Yeah, but you see, I wanted to say that for some instance, I might say, you know, I'm not justifying, but I can say that, okay, you know what, I might understand the woman's side of it. One of the things that people fail to realize is the fact that, you know, there is a woman there, out there for every single man, whether, no matter how you look like. And you see, the other thing is what? You are being blessed. You and I being blessed. And sometimes we don't realize those things. We are being blessed. Why are we being blessed? Because, you know, you are able to walk by yourself. You have all your hands, they are working. Your eyes see, your ears hear. You know, there are people that has not capacity. You understand? Somebody, at least, if you see somebody that do not have capacity, of course, that, you know, you go and pay somebody to satisfy yourself.
To be frank with you, right? Many a time we evaluate people's problems from our own spectacles, right? The way we look at things. But as I said, until you speak to him, you won't be able to get to the roots of the problem. Now, there are, as you said, for me, I think I can get about 8 if we share, right? How many will you get? Right? But now, have not, you know, built that confidence in order to, whenever today they will approach women. Right? Now, this one is just like you are buying a product. Right?
Yeah.
So, hey, I have my money.
You're in the supermarket.
Yes. There are some men out there who haven't mastered that confidence to even say hello to a woman they think they like. You get the point.
I found it hard to believe.
Yes, you because you
2024.
are a crazy man.
In this 2024, you know.
Yes.
Even woman approaches men these days.
Of course.
Woman have more guts. Woman approaches men these days. So I don't know. I still struggle behind, understanding the men's perspective.
Yeah. So something may have happened to him while he was growing up.
Yeah. Possible.
That has affected his confidence.
Possible.
Right? So for him to satisfy his sexual needs, he may just have to go pay and get satisfied. Right? So we need to look at things from a very holistic perspective if we want healing in such instances. Healing for the girl and healing for the boy as well. Apart from that, what more would make someone decide, okay, I want to go pay money and get satisfied? And then one other thing also that is quite interesting here is, the young men of today, they think our women are much demanding too. If you go for a girlfriend, even before she says yes, she will be demanding certain things.
We have already spent quite a bit.
Yes, and this one, it comes with less or no commitment.
Yeah.
Right, I just pay, I get what I want, we go our separate ways.
Everybody goes their way.
Everybody goes their way. So you see that you can't look at it from just one angle. You see, I've just said a few, right? So if I'm a gentleman and I know if I come for you, you just be demanding the Brazilian, the Argentinian, all those things here and what have you, and I'm not ready for that. Okay. And then I'll choose another option of just satisfying myself briefly, and then
you go for pay as you go.
Pay as you go, People don't like contract now, isn't it?
You go for pay as you go.
Yes.
Yeah. You cancel the contract.
That's how it is. So
that you can, I can understand that because some people don't want commitment. They don't want commitment, so they rather just have a pay as you go and enjoy themselves. So that can be understandable.
The guy he gets 500 Ghana, or because we just saying 500 Ghana, but some people
less than that, much less. I've seen on Facebook some girls take less than that. Some girls will advertise themselves for £15, the equivalent of £15. And you're looking at them and you're thinking, oh my God, why?
That's the value they place on themselves.
Is you have to, at the same time as you just said, now I started to think of it critically. And then looking at him saying, sometimes they don't have choice. You have to also look at, what they are living and the way things are going as well. Sometimes they're struggling. The struggle is too much, and then they have no choice. Because you got to understand that majority of those girls as well in Africa, they will have children with some useless man, and then because they're between them. You don't have, I don't have. But sometimes we have to satisfy ourselves. We like each other with our poverty, but then you give birth to a bigger poverty. You understand? So they don't see it that way. But when you are giving birth, you already have nothing. Now you go to the woman who have nothing, and both of you are nothing plus nothing. It cannot equal to one. It equal to nothing. So now you give birth to a -1. So now it's difficult. You understand? So that's the position you find yourself now. Pushes you now to go to extreme. Like I always said, desperation leads to desperate measure.
So in a nutshell, there are a list of issues that would make a lady go that angle, and there are a list of issues that will also make a man decide to go that angle as well.
Yeah.
Until we look at it holistically, we might not be able to address those concerns. At whatever point in time, there is still an option.
There's always an option.
There's still an option.
There is always an option.
But
again,
many people don't see it that way. They think they are just.
But you see,
between the devil and the.
Honestly speaking, as well,
mm-hmm.
you know, it's easy for us to say that from here. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I look at you and say, no, you know, it's easy for us to see it from here. We've been blessed of being in this, you know, in this part of the world where, you know, everything is there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally everything is there. I remember when I was young, and then we were kind of struggling, you know, and then my friend and I we sometimes what we do is there's this biscuit that we used to buy, you know, it costs nearly nothing, you know, something like a 50p or something like that. So, you know, we buy those biscuits and then just eat that for the whole day. Or sometimes what we do is we go into the shop and we eat the biscuit inside the shop because the law is protecting us. So we know that, okay, as long as we are eating inside the shop, we don't have problem. So you eat the biscuit inside the shop, you're turning around the thing and eating. Once you finish, your belly is full and then you come out. But in Africa, you cannot do that. You understand?
Yeah.
There's no law that protects you if you do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do that, it's more problem for you again.
That's right.
You're looking at it. So it's very easy to sit here, and actually this is why I don't like judging people in Africa. Because it's very easy to sit here and start judging. You know, you don't know what they are really facing. You don't know, you know, how their life is really going. You understand? Today I cannot have something and I'll say, oh bro, you know what? Yeah, please, man. I need some £10. I need to, you know, I'm struggling. I got this. You give me £10. I'll give you £10. But in Africa, it's not the same thing. You know, a person will start thinking, no, hey, my brother, me too, I'm struggling. I don't even have enough to eat. Like they say, you know, decision cannot be taken for somebody that's an empty belly. He cannot take straight decisions.
Of course.
There's no way. Because he has to think first, no. Look, my wife is at home, the kids are there. Since morning, they haven't even have one meal. Mm-hmm. And then it's now 5 in the evening. Mm-hmm. So I have to make sure that at least, if I can get them one meal, at least for the day, if they can have one meal, that would be great.
That's right.
So you are talking about, I don't know what, he's not interested. He's not interested. What are you talking about?
They are preoccupied with survival.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
they are least concerned about living, isn't it?
Thank you. So all of that, you know, is we have to take into consideration, you know. And then this goes out to the same thing I was saying to. I was looking at the news, and when I see what's going on in Gaza, and then I look at it and I laugh. Why? Is because I say, God, these people seen millions of people dying, and people are sitting here in London here in the, you know, in the parliament,
mm-hmm.
and they're sitting there. The belly is full. You see them; they are fat because they have been overeating McDonald's and stuff and all the things that they've eaten, and they're sitting there saying, "Well, shall we allow food to go for the children there, or no, ceasefire? No. We can't stop ceasefire. Let the fire going on. We can do a quick break. A break for 2 weeks." And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. You are sitting in the UK here, and you see, and your majority of them, they ask them, no, do you know how many people has died so far? They'll tell you, yeah, mm-hmm. It's I think it's now we are 50,000, and it doesn't bother them. 50,000, and then you're still finding excuses and say, yes, but you know, if we stop at the moment, you know, it will cause this and that, so they have to carry on, and then we can do a quick ceasefire, so we allow food to go in for 1 week, and then and then we're back to killing them. Hey, I still don't understand it. Where is humanity?
Unfortunate. Hey people, the first part is just about to end. This is a tall issue. It's a big one. It's a huge one with a tall list of things that we can address from them. We hope to come again on this same issue another time. Why? I think it boils down to really taking ourselves for granted, isn't it?
That's correct. But you know, at the same time, it will be good to hear from you. You know, I will appreciate to hear somebody that has actually been in this situation where you know you have no choice, where you had no choice than to do what you had to do.
That's right.
So you know, it will be good to hear from somebody like that. It will be good to hear from you guys, and then yeah, at the same time, you know, I wouldn't mind if actually you could let us know, drop your number or something. You know, you could drive with us and we can talk about the issue, and you know, and then yeah, that would be great. And then address it. Let it help somebody else. Let people to understand. It will help somebody else to understand that, you know what, yeah, the situation like this, you can't just judge it. That people goes through different things, different phases in their life.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And on that note, I would say take care of yourself and never take yourself for granted, whatever the case may be. Always look out for things that will honor you and certainly promote life. My name once again is Papa Smiley.
This is SP.
Yes. All right then.
SP, God bless.
Yeah, bless.